18-hour day on gold, guys. Absolutely insane. Yeah, just long in gold while everyone's too scared to be buying gold because we're in the bearish market. Here, me and my group are essentially picking the bottom and are literally banking on gold longs. So if I start on the hourly time frame, yeah, just to add, all of these setups are not hindsight. Yeah, I posted these setups for free in my public Telegram and in my VIP Discord. Yeah, so a lot of new members joined yesterday after these trades because they were able to essentially recover like 2 years worth of VIP membership in just a single trade, which is absolutely insane if you ask me. Yeah. So looking at gold, when I first woke up yesterday morning, yeah, I could clearly see that there was a fair value gap here on the hourly time frame. And we see over here there's actually another smaller fair value gap, yeah. And I did say in my forecast that I was expecting gold to retrace to this fair value gap here around 415 before going long. Yeah. The thing is sometimes if there's two fair value gaps and gold is very bullish, it might only retrace the first fair value gap and then go long. Yeah. And that's why the first setup I ended up taking was a loss. Yeah. And if you want to know why I'm bullish, simple. I mean, we essentially broke this high and we failed to take out this low. Yeah, so this is essentially a higher high now. So now I'm most likely looking for longs. Yeah, and then if you go to the 15-minute time frame, I mean, we can clearly see there's like bullish market structure here, and we have a good retracement here. So yeah, let's see what ends up happening. Yeah, so one of my favorite setups over here. This isn't an A plus setup, but I would say it's a B setup. And you take a long near London low, a bullish engulfing at the 5 minute. Yeah. So I did take this, and I got stopped basically quite quickly, if I'm being honest. Yeah. And then in the end, I was like, you know what? We've built such a nice trend line here, and another trend line here. And if you've been following me for a while, you already know that these trend lines are my favorite targets. Yeah. So this loss didn't change my bias on gold. I was essentially still bullish on gold. Yeah. So yeah, I just waited for the next setup to form, which was basically a 5 minute inversion over here. As soon as I got this, I basically entered long. Yeah. And I can't lie, my initial target was these highs over here, but then I saw price go up with such momentum. And if you go to the low time frame, you'll also see that there is like beautiful trend line liquidity being built up here. So it was quite obvious that these highs were going to get taken out. Yeah, I mean, many times you see these trend lines on gold, they just like over here, over here, over here, over here. These trend lines usually like to get taken out. Why? Because these lots of retail traders are placing their stops on this trend line. So in the market essentially moves from like different areas of liquidity, yeah, from basically buy stops to sell stops. So let's see what happens next. Yeah, and this is why I love to like trail my stops and move my stops to break even. Yeah, because just imagine if I closed it over here, I would just miss out on all of these potential profits, and that would be a perfect day to like ruin the trading week on a Friday. Yeah, so quite quickly we just kept chopping up and down. Yeah, we came all the way down, and then this is when essentially got another entry. Yeah, you see here we got the 15-minute bullish engulfing candle. Yeah, right over here, and price literally as soon as the close it just expanded up higher. Yeah, when I see this I just know that we're going to be extremely bullish. Price didn't take this out, yeah, but I think it's going to take it out like next week for sure, or probably Monday market open, Sunday night market open might just like pump up as well. Yeah, so let's just see what happens. And then we're chilling, literally so clean. Yeah, so wait, I'm on the 15 minute. This is literally so clean, and I just kept trailing my stops. What does that mean? So at this point, after 50%, I move my stop to break even. Yeah, and then afterwards I'll just keep trailing my stops. So let's say price goes here, I just move my stop loss here, then it goes here, I'll move my stop loss here, then it goes here, I'll move my stop loss here, it goes here, then I'll move my stop loss here. And I just kept doing it until essentially I got stopped out over here, yeah, around 536. I mean, both the trades in total was roughly 18 hour, and then you subtract like the 1 hour loss we took over here, which is like absolutely insane. And over here I did take a half risk as well because we did not sweep London low. So if you know me for a while, you know that my A+++ Pro Max setup is a sweep of London low, targeting London high. And if there are like a trend line liquidity over here as well, I'm just gonna like full put my house. Yeah. So you can see the same trend line liquidity being built up over here. We didn't take this out yet, which makes me think that we're gonna retrace lower and just head higher. Yeah. Very likely this might get hit in Asia session on Monday early morning. So if you want free trade forecast analysis execution, you can check out the link in the description below. Yeah, and I can guarantee you have not seen anyone with these results ever. Like I've joined so many groups before, and like all of these guys are just cameras. Most of them don't even win. They might have like one win here and there, just like every 2-3 weeks, followed by like 6-7 losses. And essentially all they do is just take your money, make you partner up, or deposit your money in the broker, and then they make money through the brokers. So yeah, check the first link in the description below, and I'll see you inside the trading community.